It's happening. It's your boy Papa Duck back with another video. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Double salute to everybody that tuned in last night to the Papa Duck podcast. We went in, you know what I'm saying? Definitely, man. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And like I said, if you anybody you know want to promote on our channels, just go to papaduckpromo@gmail.com and we'll get it up. Now listen, I want to bring something to y'all attention. Maybe y'all seen it, maybe y'all haven't. One of the officer that was killed in the Buffalo shooting, or the asshole that went in there and shot those people up, which I'm gonna do another video on him and this whole thing about the Great Replacement. Go look that up. The Great Replacement gonna blow y'all minds, and that goes for all Americans. And that's the best thing about that topic. It has a lot to do with color, but the way I'm gonna break it down and show you that this whole thing is driven by those at the top and using the ones at the bottom, and people like him as little watchdogs. Anyway, the officer, it's gonna blow your mind. The officer Aaron that was killed in that shooting, right? He was actually creating an invention that was able to make a car or engine run 100% off water. Now listen, I've done this video twice about Stan Myers, right? See, this is why I tell y'all, business is your father, religion is your mother, because people don't understand what business does and invention does to the economy and when it comes to control. These people, when I do this video, a lot of y'all common sense should kick in that this shit has all that greenhouse effect, the money that they was stealing, saying they using it against greenhouse gases and automotive smoke and all this bullshit. These people knew from that day to this day that you can create an engine that can run 100% off water, people. How accessible is water? Come on, people. Anything that's highly accessible is not valuable, but it's reversed. Water is way more valuable. Water, hell, you made of water. But in an economy of people that want to control things, they're gonna use stuff like gas, something that we can't get our hands on, oil. Because, like I told you, a little rock on the ground, it's not valuable because anybody can access it. But a diamond is. What's the difference? But let's get back to this video. For some reason, this officer was creating this invention. You can call it conspiracy, you can call it whatever you want to call it. That officer was killed in that shooting. Now, the other person that created that same carburetor was Stanley Myers. He was another guy that created it. And guess what? He too was murdered. He created it. He showed that his car ran off 100% water. Think about what I'm saying, people. Now, I ain't saying that, like I said, you can call it conspiracy as you want, but I don't put it past these motherfuckers. Stan Myers was poisoned, and these were some of the last words he said just before he was about to do a deal, right, with his invention. He had he met him at a restaurant, right? To where, I don't know if they say he was eating soup. Some say he drank a glass of cranberry. I don't know what it was, but whatever it was, he went to choking, went to vomiting, and his last words was, "They poisoned me." See, I be trying to tell people, this world is not created to make your life a better place. You can get that shit out your head. You can get that out your head. God gave us all common sense to use. It's just the fact that these people have created a system that brainwashes us. They give us everything we know. They give us our religion. They give us food, shelter, and all that, so they control us. All we gotta do is snap out this shit. Snap out this fake ass reality. Snap out these fake ways of so-called living. You know, it's just gonna take all of us to do it, or a good amount of us to do it. That's it, bro. Think about it. Now, they've been lying about cars creating the ozone layers. Nah, man, all that's been bullshit. If they wanted cars to run better and make the place of the world a better place, they would let us access water to run our cars and different things or whatever. But they're not, because you know how much power they would lose. Do you understand if they were to let us use water, something that we don't even have to pay for? Well, we pay for water too, something that God put on here for us to use. That's how fucking brainwashed we fucking is. All this shit be making me so. Anyway, we could use water instead of paying these high ass gas prices. But when you in control of those things, like our foods, which they can put and tamper with anytime they want, raise the prices as they want, they control us. When we put them in control of our fuel, we all need transportation, cars, that's how we get around. They can bring the prices up and down. This is how you can control the economy. This is how you able to keep people poor, because inflation goes up, but your paycheck doesn't. Life is about numbers. That's it. All we gotta do is snap out of it. That's it. It's just gonna take all of us to do it. But think about what I said. The officer Aaron that was shot and killed in that Buffalo shooting was creating an invention where he can make cars run 100% off water. Stanley Myers did the same thing, and he was killed also. I keep trying to tell you, these people buy companies and inventions all the time and just shut them down. You come up with a good invention that'll fuck up everything, they'll buy you out. They'll buy it, and you'll never hear from it again. They'll cash you out. It's happening all the time. But that's just something I want to put on y'all brain, how these people work. But like I said, if you caught the podcast last night, which we do every Wednesday, 8 o'clock Eastern time, we had a good amount of people on there last night. You heard me talk about certain things, like if you hand them your brain, they're gonna fill that bitch up with so many lies. They're gonna fill it up with fear. They're gonna fill it up with everything that they need possible to control you. And this is what they do. When we go to school, we're handing them our brains and saying, hey, put whatever you want to put in it. And whatever they put in our brains, they're able to control us, because that's all we know. It's like a refrigerator. If it ain't in it, it ain't coming out of it. Same way with your brain. If they don't teach you how money go, currency go, credit go, if they don't teach you your biology, how the fuck you know? What goes in is what comes out. If they put bullshit in, then guess what? Bullshit coming out. So when you speak of the world and different things of people, you may be speaking from an ignorant stance or standpoint. And ignorance just means you don't know. Educate yourself on certain things, man, and then you'll start seeing this whole world unfold. It's just like the Matrix. When Neo was able to break everything down, they couldn't fuck with him. But when you in this world, you just going your everyday life, doing what is told. Bro, you are fine-tuned. You are exactly what they want. They want dummies, idiots. And like I told you, if you go to school, get a master's or PhD and all that stuff, to them, you are an educated idiot. Don't get mad at me. I'm just being honest. They don't want critical thinkers like me and like a lot of y'all. They don't want critical thinkers. They want dummies, idiots. Do as you're told. And this is why I say a lot of these curriculums in school, all it does is teach us how to be individuals and do as we told. They want us to be the first one to get it done. The first one, not us moving collectively as a whole, or we helping each other. No, they want you to be an individual. And this is how less than 70 people have more riches than over 50%, right? Than over 50% of poor people. How can we put that much power and riches in the hands of that many people? That less of people. Under 70 people control more and have more riches than over 50% of poor people, or people in general. And you telling me that's what God intended this shit to be? Man, y'all done lost y'all damn mind. That's why I be trying to tell y'all, man. I believe in the Most High. I know man did not make the sun or the moon. I know that. But a lot of the shit that they try and feed us and tell us, bro, I don't go for that. And I know it deep down in my heart and in my soul, God ain't gonna punish me for wanting to know the truth. The very people that give you these things are the very people that's controlling you. That ain't, use your damn common sense. You think they're gonna give you the book to just, here comes the book to overthrow us and rule over us. I told you, if your Savior came back today, them same people you voting for and thinking they gonna change your life, they gonna do everything they can possible to put him back wherever he was. Because you're dealing with the devil. Or you think they gave us man in the image, God in the image of a man? It's crazy, huh? God is in the image of a man, a white man at that. And the devil is in the image of a fictitious red motherfucker with horns. You can't relay the feeling that you have on your day-to-day basis and the things you believe in towards a fictitious image that you don't see physically. But on the God side, they gave you God in the image of a man. You see white man every day. And I'm just being honest, like I always said this, as a black boy, a white person would never understand growing up thinking that white people you see are God. That, what I just said alone should tell you something ain't right. And the psychological and the trauma that comes from that, you know, just battling with the imagery of what they gave us as far as God, and the way we see how white folks react to certain things. It's traumatizing, dog. But again, they gave y'all the same thing. They gave y'all the same image. And some white folk feel as though they more privileged because these people gave them that image. And some get it, some don't. We all fucked up. We all got that same dose. We just sitting on different sides of the field. But what I'm telling you is this. In the end, all be all, these people don't give a fuck about nothing. The whole goal is to get the whole world chipped. That's the goal. Once everybody's chipped, they can literally control your vitals. They control your moods. They control everything about you. You are a fucking robot. And you're being accessed and controlled remotely. But anyway, man, I just want to drop that on y'all, bro. Y'all know I come with love, man. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn what you believe in, who you believe in, or what you don't believe. Just keep shooting when it's time to shoot. That's all I ask. But anyway, just something to think about, man. Just something to think about. And again, like I say, it's crazy that they kill people that come up with inventions and stuff like that. And it's not just him. There was another guy that invented he invented something that was able to grab the frequencies out of the air. I'm talking about frequencies from radio conversations from years ago. Old shit, like those same frequencies bouncing around up there somewhere. And he created something that was able to grab them and translate them. What you think they did with him? Same thing. So what I'm telling you is this, people. Again, when you give people your brain and say, hey, do what you want to do with it, they're going to fill it up with a bunch of lies and a bunch of bullshit. So like I said last night on the podcast, a lot of people, and it's sad when I say this, a lot of people don't have the circumference of consciousness to even comprehend what is going on or what I'm saying, because they don't have it up here. They never gave it to them up here. And I tell you, when they bring you to an animal state of mind or an animal state of consciousness, you're easily to be controlled. It's just like animals. When they blow the whistle, the animal run, do whatever he do, come back, they give them a treat. The treat is what make the animal keep doing what it's being told. What you think our treat is? A paycheck. Or you think they came up with money? Oh, anyway, man. You know I love y'all, man. If you made it this far in the video, Thank y'all so much for tuning in to the podcast last night, which we do every Wednesday, 8 o'clock Eastern time, every Wednesday. And like I tell y'all all the time, man, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. And all I'm trying to do is help people find themselves. That's it. With no further ado, man, appreciate y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all day. And one day soon, we will unite and fight back like we supposed to. And not be cowards. Not blame person for this, blame person for that. We got to unlearn and relearn. Y'all have a blessed day.